TJ's top 5, a.k.a. Big Ass Grab Bag. The floor is yours, sir.
Okay. Well, like we do at this time, kaboom. Guess who stepped in the room? TJ here. Listen. Famed 20th century poets Peaches and Herb once said, reunited and it feels so good. Reunited because we understood. And I'm bringing this up because the last couple weeks, we've seen some reunions happen that, like, for my soul, make my soul feel good, all right? The people who you thought could never get back together have come together, and it's just such a beautiful thing. And, you know, Brockman, I know this brought you to tears when Paul Pierce finally got KG, Ray Allen to get that Celtics Big Three reunite.
Yeah,
you know, and then we had Chris Webber showing up at a Michigan game for the first, how long, Rich? How long has it been since Webber? It's been 15, 20 years. Yeah, it's been a minute. So those were all great things to see. So thinking about that, I decided to dig in the big ass grab bag today, and I'm pulling this out. These are reunions that I want to see.
All right, let's see them.
Now, coming in at number 5. Now, I've mentioned this TV show before. I don't know if you guys have ever watched it. I've mentioned it before on the show. This was a show that I loved, and it kind of filled that Entourage void when it came out originally, and that is How to Make It in America. I want to see How to Make It in America and HBO reunite, because they only got 2 seasons. And if you don't know about the show, it was set in New York. It was gritty. It smelled like New York. It felt like New York. It was New York. You know, when the HBO gray screen comes up, instead of all the buzzing, you know what you got when this came on? It was a cab honking his horn and somebody yelling for you to go F yourself. That's how New York, How to Make It America was. And it was Cam and Ben, who were played by Victor Rasuk and Brian Greenberg. They were 2 best friends trying to, you know, get a business started. They were on their grind. They tried to start Crisp Jeans, and then they started to have a t-shirt company, and all was well. And then HBO canceled the series after 2 seasons, you know, and it had Luis Guzman in it. If you know him, he was pushing Rasta Monster energy drinks. It had Lake Bell, Kid Cudi, Eddie K. Thomas, even my brother Gerald Bunsen appeared in this series, man. And I loved How to Make It in America. Like I said, it was the kind of like the thing to take over for Entourage. It had the whole Entourage crew. Rich, Mark Wahlberg was a producer.
I
I love Ian Edelman, Rob Weiss. It was very New York.
God bless you. That's like maybe 50th on the list of 50 HBO shows I'd want to come back. But that's,
I mean, you weren't into it. You had to be into it.
Okay. What's
All
number?
right.
What's
Coming
number 4?
in at number 4. This was a group who put out some beautiful music. Then all of a sudden, they decided to go their separate ways. And then, you know, one of them found just incredible. Actually, 2 of them found incredible success. And I need to see them come back together. And that's the Fugees. All right, Pras, Wyclef, and El Boogie. You know, Blended on Reality came out in 94. It gave us Venkat and Nappy Heads. If you remember that song, Del Tufo, Mona Lisa, Can I Get a Date on Friday? Then we got The Score. And that had Fuji Law, Ready or Not, No Woman, No Cry, and Killing Me Softly, right? Fugees sold, I don't know, 22 million records together. And I did find out that they have reunited for a tour. They're actually going to be in LA on Sunday. I just found that out.
Wow.
But they haven't had an album since 1996. I want a Fugees reunion album. The music needs it.
So you want to see the reunion, and you can actually see it Sunday?
Yeah, well, I'm saying get together for an album.
Oh,
They're just doing a concert
Okay.
together. Yeah. All right, coming in at number 3, I just mentioned this guy a little bit earlier, Chris Webber. We need to get him and Jalen Rose together. We need to reunite that whole Fab Five. This is for the culture. I don't need to say anything more. What they did in the early mid-90s, how they changed basketball, they changed fashion. You don't want to get to a situation where, God forbid, something happens to one of them and they'll never have that chance to kind of bury that hatchet. We need the hatchet buried, Rich. We need the beef to be settled, cook the beef, put it all aside. We need Jalen and Chris back together.
Well, even Juwan Howard, when he was on, he was saying that when we played him the Weber soundbite, saying that he could see it happening.
Yeah.
You know, KG and Ray Allen, if there's water underneath that bridge,
let's make that happen.
Let's go.
And they both seem to be, you know, they're very smart individuals, Rich. You can speak on it better than me, but man, those 2 need to get back together, man. And you know, what better place in the Rich Eisen Show for maybe that to happen one day is all I'm saying. Okay, coming in at number 2, another basketball pairing that needs to happen. Charles Barkley, Michael Jordan. Whatever happened between these 2, it's got to be buried. Somebody said something, he didn't like it, whatever it is, I don't care, man. We need Jordan and Barkley back together again. Yes. Like, that friendship can't end. And again, you don't want to get to the point in life where something happens and you can't reunite and you can't bury the beef. So Charles and Mike, let's do that. And again, Rich, what better place for that to happen than, I don't know, maybe the Rich Eisen Show here on Peacock. Who knows? All right, coming in at number 1. These two, sometimes friendships end because of distance, right? Sometimes there's anger and resentment. Sometimes, whatever. For every reason, we've all lost friendships, man. But this friendship, just for my own personal satisfaction, needs to come together again. Now, these two once had a tryst that went so long. Ashley Madison kind of went, damn, where are these guys up to?
Where are we going?
They need to get back together, and that is my Uncle Jerry Jones and the Lombardi Trophy. This is the reunion that I need to see most. I haven't seen them together since 1995. I need this reunion. I need it for my mental health. I need it for my well-being. I need it for Cowboys Nation. Cowboys against everybody. The reunion that I most need to see is Uncle Jerry and the Lombardi Trophy. That was TJ's top
Big
5,
finish.
and as always, I'm interested in what you have to say. Let's go.
Big finish.
You got us.
Yeah, you got me.
You got us on that one.
Big finish.
Thank you. I'll
They're
be here
still
all week.
maintaining social distance, just so you know, TJ. I just want to let you know.
Yeah, I'm way over here,
No, the Lombardi Trophy. In
Oh,
Dallas.
shut up, Mike.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.